High in the Peruvian Andes, there is a place unlike any other on Earth. It is a city that touches the sky, a settlement perched at an astonishing 5,100 meters above sea level. This is La Rinconada, the highest permanent human settlement in the world. Here the air is thin, and the clouds often sit below the town, creating an ethereal sea of white. Life here is a constant challenge, a daily test of human endurance against the raw power of nature. It is a world of stark contrasts, where breathtaking beauty meets extreme hardship, and where the human spirit has found a way to survive and even to thrive against all odds. The journey to La Rinconada is a slow, winding ascent into another world. As one climbs higher, the familiar greens of the lower valleys fade away, replaced by a rugged, almost lunar landscape. The mountains here are immense and ancient, their jagged peaks piercing the deep blue sky. They stand like silent giants, their faces etched with the stories of millennia. Below them, a glacier, the Sleeping Beauty, gleams with an otherworldly light, its ice a permanent fixture in this high-altitude desert. This is a place of profound silence, broken only by the whisper of the wind, a place that makes one feel very, very small. Living at this altitude is a formidable task. Every breath is a conscious effort, as the air holds only half the oxygen found at sea level. For newcomers, the body struggles, leading to headaches, dizziness, and a constant feeling of exhaustion. Even for those born here, the simple act of walking up a slight incline can leave one breathless. The cold is a relentless companion, seeping into every home and every layer of clothing. Temperatures regularly drop far below freezing, and the biting wind offers no relief. It is an environment that demands respect and resilience from all who dare to call it home. The landscape is a study in raw, untamed beauty. The sun, when it shines, is incredibly intense in the thin atmosphere, casting sharp, clear shadows across the rocky terrain. The colors are simple but powerful: the deep ochre of the earth, the brilliant white of the snow and ice, and the endless, profound blue of the sky above. At night, the heavens put on a spectacular display. With no city lights to obscure the view, the stars are incredibly bright, and the Milky Way stretches across the sky like a river of diamonds. It is a sight that connects the people here to the vastness of the universe. The reason for this city's existence lies deep within the mountain itself. La Rinconada is a gold mining town. It is the promise of this precious metal that draws thousands of people to this remote and inhospitable place. They come from all over Peru, filled with hope and the dream of striking it rich, of pulling a fortune from the frozen earth. This single-minded pursuit of gold defines every aspect of life here. It is the town's heart, its engine and its curse, shaping the destiny of every man, woman and child who lives under the shadow of the great mountain. The work is incredibly dangerous and physically demanding. Miners descend into dark, unstable tunnels, often with little more than basic tools and the light from their headlamps. They chip away at the hard rock, breathing in toxic dust and fumes in the oxygen-starved air. The mountain is a labyrinth of makeshift mines, a place where accidents are common and safety regulations are almost non-existent. For their labor, many work under a system known as cacorio. They work for 30 days without pay, and on the 31st, they are allowed to take as much ore as they can carry, hoping it contains a sliver of gold. This system creates a life of uncertainty and desperation. A miner's fortune can change in an instant. One day, he might carry out a rock that yields enough gold to support his family for months. The next, he might carry out a worthless stone, leaving him with nothing to show for a month of back-breaking work. This gamble is the rhythm of life in La Rinconada. The sound of dynamite blasting deep within the mountain is a constant reminder of this relentless search. It is the sound of hope and risk, echoing through the thin mountain air day and night. The environmental cost of this gold rush is immense. The town has no sanitation system, and waste, often contaminated with mercury used to extract the gold, flows freely down the mountainside. The once pristine glacial lakes below are now polluted, their waters a milky toxic gray. The landscape is scarred by piles of discarded rock and the gaping mouths of countless mines. It is a stark illustration of the difficult choices people must make when survival is at stake. The quest for gold has brought life to this mountain, but it has also brought a deep and lasting wound to the natural world. Despite the immense hardships, the people of La Rinconada have built a vibrant and resilient community. In a place where official services are scarce, residents rely on each other for survival and support. Neighbors look out for one another, sharing food when a miner returns empty-handed or helping to care for the sick. Small shops and market stalls line the unpaved, muddy streets, selling everything from potatoes and quinoa to warm clothing and mining tools. The sounds of daily life fill the air, the chatter of vendors, the laughter of children playing, and the lively music blaring from small storefronts. Families are the bedrock of this society. Many miners endure the harsh conditions so they can send money back to their loved ones in lower, more hospitable regions. For those who bring their families with them, home is a simple shelter, often made of corrugated tin, offering little protection from the extreme cold. Yet within these humble dwellings, there is warmth and life. Families gather around small stoves to share meals, tell stories, and find comfort in each other's presence. These small moments of connection provide a vital refuge from the difficult world outside their doors. Faith and tradition also play a crucial role in binding the community together. Religious festivals are celebrated with great passion and energy, providing a welcome break from the daily grind. Processions wind through the streets, with residents dressed in colorful costumes, dancing to the rhythms of traditional music. These celebrations are a powerful expression of their cultural identity and a testament to their enduring spirit. They are moments when the entire town comes together, sharing a sense of joy and hope, reminding themselves that there is more to life than just the struggle for gold. Children in La Rinconada display a remarkable resilience. They navigate the icy, treacherous streets with an energy that seems to defy the thin air. They attend schools that struggle with limited resources, yet they learn and play with an infectious enthusiasm. Their laughter is perhaps the most hopeful sound in the entire town. It is a reminder that even in the highest, harshest place on earth, life finds a way to continue. Their presence represents the future, a hope that tomorrow might bring a better, easier life than the one their parents have known. Life in La Rinconada is a powerful lesson in human adaptation. The people here have learned to live in an environment that most would consider uninhabitable. Their bodies have adjusted to the lack of oxygen, and their minds have adjusted to the constant presence of risk and uncertainty. They find moments of happiness in the simplest of things. A successful day at the mine, a shared meal with family, or a sunny afternoon that offers a brief respite from the biting cold. They embody a strength that is not just physical, but deeply psychological and emotional. The spirit of this community is a quiet but profound force. It is visible in the determined faces of the miners heading into the mountain each morning. It is heard in the lively banter of the market women as they sell their goods. It is felt in the warmth of a handshake and the solidarity shared between neighbors. This is not a community defined by what it lacks, but by what it possesses in abundance: courage, perseverance, and an unshakable will to endure. They are survivors, carving out an existence on the very roof of the world. Looking at La Rinconada, one is filled with a sense of awe and deep respect. It is a place that challenges our understanding of what is possible. It shows us that home can be found in the most extreme corners of our planet. The people here are not just victims of their circumstances. They are active agents in their own lives, making difficult choices in the pursuit of a better future for their families. Their story is not just one of hardship, but one of incredible strength and the powerful human drive to hope. The future of La Rinconada is uncertain, tied as it is to the fluctuating price of gold and the health of the mountain itself. Yet one thing is clear: the spirit of its people is unbreakable. They have built a life in a place where it seemed impossible. And in doing so, they offer a remarkable testament to human resilience. They are a community forged in ice and ambition, a shining example of how, even in the harshest conditions imaginable, humanity can endure, adapt, and hold on to hope. Their story is a vital part of the rich tapestry of life on our extraordinary planet.